Hey guys, welcome back to the Movement Project. It's episode 28. Today we're going to talk about some tissues in our abdominals all the way down into the upper thigh. It's called your Illiopsoas. So it's a complex that when you sit is obviously flexed and tends to get really, really short. Now the problem with that is that it attaches to my upper lumbar spine. So L5, L4, L3, L2, all the way down into my lesser trochanter of my femur. So from my lower spine all the way to my leg, I've got this constant pulling, okay? So I've got this constant tension keeping my hips flexed. So then I become anteriorly tilted, shuts down my glutes, puts all the tension on my low back. So you can imagine something just tugging on your lower spine. You don't want that, okay? It brings us into this posture, and it's no bueno. So what we're going to do is teach you how to do some myofascial release on the Illiopsoas, and then we're going to teach you how to do a really good stretch. So the way I do this is I lay down on the ground, I take my two fingers, I draw a diagonal line in between my hip bone here and my belly button, go to the center of that diagonal line and kind of press down. And this is deep tissue, right? This is connecting to the anterior lateral side of my lumbar spine. So I've got to really push down. And then as I lift my left leg, if I feel a little bit of a contraction, then I'm in the right spot. All right? It's a pretty big band of tissue, so it's really not that hard to miss. All right, I found it. So I'm going to put my tennis ball or lacrosse ball in that spot, flip around onto my stomach, and I'm going to start to roll. So this works just like any other part of my tissue. See, I've got a lot of tightness going on there. So I'm just going to keep rolling, pushing into tender spots, breathing. I like to kind of draw up here so that I'm in extension. If I'm down here, I feel like I can't get quite as much pressure, so I'll draw up into like an up dog position and start to roll. Spend about 2 minutes on your left, 2 minutes on your right, focusing on asymmetries, focusing on the really tender spots. All right, once you get all those knots out, I've got a little stretch that feels pretty good on your lower back. So what I'm going to do is lie all the way down. I'm going to put this up my lower spine so that my hips are lifted and extended. I'm going to try to keep my left leg straight down. So I'm squeezing my left quad, pointing my toe up, and I'm going to start to draw my right knee in towards my chest. All right, here I'm focusing on extending my left leg. Okay, although the stretch is also going to be in the posterior side of my right, it's also going to be here through the hip flexor, abdomen, all the way down through the knee and the quad. All right, so I'll just go through reps, pulling in, squeezing my left quad, relax, pull in, squeeze my left quad for 10, and then switch. 10 on the other side. And then we're hoping by the end that we have a little bit better of this posture. So it's trying to get into that posterior tilt position. One little addition that I'll give on this video is not to forget the couch stretch. So like I had showed you guys before, on the couch, chair, on the wall, get yourself into this position. Try to get into a really good posterior tilt. So I'm literally trying to tuck my tailbone underneath. This would be a really good addition after you go through the sequence to throw 10 couch stretches. Remember, shift forward, squeeze your glutes, shift back, relax on each side. All right, so this is your prescription. Myofascial release right here. Get down, get a foam roller, lay on some pillows, lay on some towels, and then do your couch stretch. Hopefully it helps. Good luck.